Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
With a major selection of the looks your kiddos love starting at just $4 in the Walmart app, a new school year means a stylish new them. Who knew? Find skater skirts and Crocs that say, I'm casual but cool. Sparkly sneakers that say, it's my classroom, you're just learning in it. And preppy polos that say, I'm the teacher's pet, even if they're mommy's menace at home. Find their favorite styles starting at just $4 in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
This episode is brought to you by Greenlight. Get this. Adults with financial literacy skills have 82% more wealth than those who don't. From swimming lessons to piano classes, us parents invest in so many things to enrich our kids' lives. But are we investing in their future financial success? With Greenlight, you can teach your kids financial literacy skills like earning, saving, and investing. And this investment costs less than that after-school treat. Start prioritizing their financial education and future today with a risk-free trial at greenlight.com/Spotify. Greenlight.com/Spotify.
Always, if you would like to see the visual, you can go to the YouTube channel THAREALJANELL. It is the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. And those go together right there. Hello, my darling couch potatoes. How are you? I hope all is well with all of you. All is well with me. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping with the couch.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we live every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. So that's the couch every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no what? I know you said it.
Oh, you did.
They said we wouldn't do it, but we did it, yeah. They did it, then we did it, but we did it, yeah. P-H-U-N-D-E-R-O. No matter what you thinking, we gon' show up. Proving everybody wrong, yeah, baby, we the ones. Thunder up, hey, hey. No matter what you thinking, we gon' show up. They call us Loud City, yeah, we a proud city. And if you represent the O, they come and bounce to me. Yeah, we the Loud City, yeah, we the proud city. And if you represent the O, they come and bounce to me. Okay, L-A-H-O-M-A, yeah. Okay, L-A-H-O-M-A, yeah.
A lot of people have really been hating on us. A lot of people. I'm talking about from city to city, state to state. But we're not even mad at y'all because you still gonna say.
We the ones making the shots. We the ones making the moves that the other players are not. We the ones, yeah, we the ones, yeah. Who kept playing through the pain to get that number one spot? They keep doubting, but we already proved it. Talking crap, but end up looking stupid. The youngest players in the game to do it. And they did that 5 years against that. And now we got that. Nothing can top that. We got our spot now.
Now, boys, keep on being great. Keep on putting the pressure on these people. Keep on inspiring us like you do, because trust me when I say Loud City got your back. We gonna be in the background like.
No matter what you thinking, we gon' show. No matter everybody wrong and everybody wrong. Thunder up, yeah. No matter what you thinking, we gon' show up. Ooh, no matter what you thinking, we gon' show you up. Ooh, thunder up.
Period. I can't wait till this Saturday. My cheeks hurt too. You know how you be so excited your cheeks be hurting? Well, that's me right now. Because today I went to the park today just to scope out to see where we gonna be at, just to see how it's gonna go down. But if you go to the park and you like, damn, where they gonna be at, you are not gonna miss me. Trust me when I say I'm gonna be thundered the fuck up. Okay? I'm super excited. I just seen a text message that came through. I'm super excited. So, I can't wait to see y'all. Shout out to the people that hit me up that said that they're going to be there. Even if you can't make it. Even if I only get maybe like 10 people. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for whoever shows up and donates their time just to make a great video, just to show unity and community. I'm just saying. So, before we go on, I do want to give a moment of silence for the ones that are not here today. So, if you got anything on, let's give this moment to the ones that aren't here. All right. Next Monday is Mental Health Talk. Tuesday is Swept Under. Wednesday in the morning is the next Shroom Talk. And Thursday is Fuck Fentanyl. This month is Fibroid Awareness Month. So if you didn't know, ladies, make sure that you getting yourselves checked. Please. Y'all don't realize how many women are affected by fibroids and cysts. And sometimes you might not have symptoms, so you might not even be worried, or sometimes people don't even know what it is. So they don't even know what to look for or what to say or even ask their doctor. But if you're not, and especially if you're not getting a regular checkup, thank you, wifey. If you're not getting a regular checkup, then you'll never know. There's some people who haven't had a pap smear in 15 years. You know, especially women that's not sexually active. You know, if you're not having sex with a man, or if you're only with one person, then you feel as if you don't need to be checked up. So, yeah. Death Row in the fucking building. What up, though? Hey, y'all make sure y'all check out my guy. Check out, first of all, follow anybody that's in the comments. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy, no matter whatever platform that you're watching. If you see someone come up, or you see somebody in the comments, follow them. Support them. 9 times out of 10, they doing something that you might want to know about. I'm just saying. And we want to know about you too. So don't ever think that, oh no, they seem like they have an interesting life. And no. Baby, your life is interesting too. Please, let's vibe. Let's catch each other's vibe. Let's get each other's energy and give some energy, and, you know, spread each other's business. All entrepreneurs, any artists, if you have any music you want to share, I mean, if you brave enough to take my criticism, because baby, if you send it to me, I'm going to say it how I'm going to say it. Okay? Yeah, so I'm just saying. So this Saturday and Sunday is the Thunder Up video shoot, but do not worry, because Throne Sitters Production is taking their time on these edits. So if you cannot make it to those 2 dates, and you have a business or something that supports the Thunders and you want it to be featured in the music video, all you have to do is turn your camera and landscape, get it, take it in 4K and send it to me, and I can edit into the video. Okay. Now let's get into Thanos on a Thursday. Thanos, your host. Y'all been dealing with Janelle, the couch, for a while, but now Thanos is here. And, hey, I would like to introduce myself. I'm new to Oklahoma City, and I actually been in hiding, you know, because I didn't want to have to come out, but seeing as though you want me here, hey. So, you know, on occasions, I will be in the building with your girl Janelle, the couch, you know, who y'all know as the couch, you know. So hopefully her couch potatoes are as accepting to me as they are to her. So shout out to everybody. I'll let Janelle get back to you. All right, we back. Yeah. Go ahead. Call them peoples on me if you want to. The next prison jail felon talk. The next prison jail felon talk is August the 4th, 5th, 7th, and 8th. 6th as well, but only in the morning time. So if you would like to tell your story, you're more than welcome. We will be hearing James Brown Henderson's story. Also, we'll be hearing Clarence Wright's story, told by his mom, Tracy. If you guys haven't been keeping up with, you know, her episode, she's actually already been on the couch telling a little bit about Clarence's story. And the officer that she brought up has actually been in the comments on the video. And she actually came back around for some more comments. So I asked her, hey, you doing all this commenting. Are you trying to get on the couch? You trying to dispute it? How you trying to do this, baby girl? Because we can get it popping. Because Miss Tracy want to have a word with you on the couch anyway. I could be the mediator. You feel me? We could do this. So let's do that. So, you know, it's just too many of these officers thinking that they could just do anything. Too many. I ain't gonna get into it again. We'll get into it the next prison jail felon talk. But let's get into this. 1. What up, though, TG the Don? Everybody wants somebody to support them. Right? We all do. We all want somebody to support us. We want people to support us. We want our city to support us. We want to be supported by the world, to be honest. Like, if we got a business, we want the world to know about our business. Nikki Mack in the building, what up, though? We want the world to be, you know, to know about our business. But what are you doing? Hey, yes, thank you. What are you doing to get your business off the ground? Who are you telling about your business? You guys need to stop being afraid to open your mouth about promoting your business. Don't think, oh, I'm at the grocery store. I can't. No, I'm at the grocery store. If I see somebody that I could promote my business to, I'm going to promote my business to it. So I just want to encourage you right now that if you have a business that you need to get off the ground, promote that motherfucker to everybody. Don't be afraid. Jump out of your normal self and just do something different. Do something different. Do something to get your business different type of traction. Do some type of different marketing for your business. Step outside of your character, outside of your box this time. The year is already almost up, if you guys didn't know that. You said you'd be overwhelmed as fuck. It is overwhelming, but guess what? Once you meet that end goal that you have been dreaming about reaching, you're going to be like, wow, it was so worth it. Like, I can't believe this. Like, yes, people know me. People are, supporting my business. My residuals have been going up. This, that. So, keep going with your business. You guys know that the Water Olympics is coming. I think they're already here. We're getting a new arena. It's so many different things that's coming for the city. Like, people are already watching us, but they're watching us even more so now than ever. So this is the time where you need to jump. Don't be afraid to jump on the bandwagon. Don't be afraid. Jump on the bandwagon. This is your moment. Don't miss the opportunity. Please don't. Please do not miss the opportunity. I know you, and a lot of people, they be like, oh, well, I don't want them to think that I'm using them or I'm trying to jump on their band. Yes, immediately use it. Immediately do it. Yes, do it. Thank you so much. Yes, I love you. Do it. Get yourself. Somebody's FaceTiming me, but it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits, baby. You gonna have to wait. I don't even know that area code. They talking about, hey, are you watching the couch? Hey. Anyways, do your thing. Get your business out there. Don't be afraid. Step outside of your box. Like, baby, do it. And also, I don't know if you guys realize how hot it is outside. But please. Do y'all keep up with the couch? My couch potatoes, I know y'all be keeping up with the couch, so y'all catch up and keep up with my news segments. I did a news segment today, and it was crazy because, I was having a little break with my wife, and we got there around 11, maybe 11:10, 11:30, 11:31. And it was a truck that was sitting outside just running. Not only was it running, but it was pushing out so many nasty fucking films and polluting the air. And I noticed that this happens a lot in urban communities. And a lot of times we always say, yeah, man, the hood, it always got a black cloud over it. And I always feel like when I go back home, it's a black cloud. It's a black cloud because these companies are so careless, they don't even give a fuck. They're in our neighborhoods, in our hoods, polluting the air, causing that black cloud that we be seeing, causing that black cloud over our hood. Constantly. It's one thing to leave your car running, leave your truck running, leaving whatever vehicle you in running. But it's another thing to be having that motherfucking exhaust pushing out so many fucking dirty fucking films. Big smoke. Like what? Had it had been another neighborhood, it wouldn't be happening. And we know that. You want to know how we know? Because some of us have lived in those same neighborhoods that it doesn't happen in. Some of us are living in those neighborhoods now. Don't think that because we black, we ain't in the neighborhoods, so we there too. And we know the difference of the way each neighborhoods are treated. The way, I would even go as far, I'm not even going to get into that. But I'm going to tell y'all this. Even when it comes to the way they have the grocery stores set up, the medicals, the hospitals in each, come on now. You ever notice that whenever you go to a real nice neighborhood, the gas stations is different. It seem different. Seem a little bit cleaner. Okay? The restaurants seem a little bit different. This church's chicken over in Nicholas Hills is the grease is clearer than the motherfucking ocean. Chicken looking crispy than a bitch. Yeah. Y'all know the difference. Kids' schools different. Teachers different. But go on to class and high, and it ain't shit like that. Go on to, and no, whether kids come out upstanding students. I was gonna say students. I don't know. Upstanding citizens. Even if these kids become great, it still doesn't, overshadow the fact that they had it a little bit harder than others because that's how it was set up. Their schools in the hoods are not set up for these kids to make it anyway. They make it by the grace of them making it. Because of them being resilient. Not because of the school pouring into them. Hell, they changing our education system right the fuck now. They already did, matter of fact, here in Oklahoma. They don't really care about education. You want to know why? Probably. Because once we got older, when you get older and you realize that everything that you learned in school, you don't really do in the real world. Only thing you really use is math. Everything else, you better use your motherfucking common sense. Some of y'all not even using that. Some of y'all not even, come on. But what they're teaching you in the school, they making it now that where education is like, education. Double up. Or is it double up, re-up? What up, though? But, come on. They not pouring into these kids like they should be. They not pouring into the neighborhoods, the urban neighborhoods, like it should be poured into. What's stopping us from starting our own community to where we not saying that we ain't got a community, but where we are really unified and pouring into our children, pouring into each other, pouring into each other's businesses, uplifting each other, helping each other be successful, because there's a lot of people that don't want to see it. Our own government don't. They polluting our areas. They poisoning our fucking food. They damaging our crops. They changing rules right in front of our face just so we don't make it, just so it make it a little bit harder for us to get to where they at. And I ain't got to explain to you what I mean by they at. You know what's up. Stop playing. We need to stop getting into a habit of wanting to sit at somebody else's seat. Somebody's table. Wanting to sit. Why in the fuck, when we can have a community where it's a table big enough for every single one of us to sit down at? It don't have to be, I'm doing this event over here, but it's the same event that you're doing. Why can't we come together with these two events, the same event, and make it one event? That's it. Everyone talks about unity, but everyone has the same type of event on different days. Where's the unity in that? Whoever posted the flyer first, I'd have hit her up like, oh, bro, I was actually just about to do this too. Let's actually link in and combine our shit. Man, you know how motherfucking groundbreaking that shit would be if y'all combined it? Each of these back to school giveaways. A huge back to school giveaway. with everybody that, come on. That would be amazing. But everybody got their own flyer. Come on, let's build this community up. They already poisoning us. They want us dead. So many people in our hoods, in our neighborhoods are sick. Asthma. All type of different sicknesses and don't know why. Not realizing because your community is poisoned. Our community is poisoned. Then we do the best that we can to live in it and maneuver in it the best way we can. The best way we know how. What do we eat if everything's poisoned? Well, you got to grow your own stuff. Well, they got to have time to grow. Then what do you do in the meantime? Continue to get poisoned? Oh, yeah. Because that's what's happening. We don't really get to see a real sunshine because it's always a film over the hood. And some of us still live in the hood. Some of us still live in these urban areas that they're poisoning on a daily. So if I see a truck that's sitting too long, polluting the motherfucking air, now you know your shit is doing that. You see it. You walk up on it. I even called the company, left them a message, and they didn't even return my phone call. That's fine. Story up, bitch. If there's no one out there speaking up for the things that's happening in our hood, and I seen this video earlier, this random. It was like a little experiment. This man was doing an experiment. He had a little boy walking in front of people, and he was grabbing him and kidnapping him, and only 3 people, no, maybe 4 people actually went to go chase after him. And one of them was white. The rest of them was black. Not saying nothing about color, not when it comes to that. But it comes to, this is our neighborhood. Hey, Heather. We need to start protecting our hoods, our spaces. If you've been living in the same neighborhood, that's what I mean by your hood. Wherever you live at is your hood. Now, if it just so happens to be an urban neighborhood where they're purposely polluting the air, purposely poisoning our fruits and vegetables right in our local convenience stores and grocery stores, it's sick. It's sad. And not only that, is we've been so upset about how they're handling these floods. And no one ever, I said it on the couch, no one ever stopped to think, are they actually doing this? Remember we just had a flood in Oklahoma? When have we had a flood on 23rd? Okay. They are controlling the weather. If they can control the weather, bend the weather like they are gods, how can we trust them? They just now telling us. Who in the fuck did that to Texas? You telling me that you can bend the weather like you're God, and all of a sudden it's like the weather shift has changed? Now we getting hurricanes down this way and all of that, and Texas getting tornadoes and all type of shit. That's because they fucking doing that shit. They been fucking doing that shit. Some places it's illegal. Oklahoma, obviously it's not, because they do it all the time. You can tell when the weather has been tampered with. I don't know if y'all can feel the difference. But do y'all remember when the rain used to have a smell? Remember whenever you used to go outside and it was like, wow, like the rain just had like some type of smell to it that was just like, now you go outside and you don't smell a motherfucking thing. That's because that's some fake ass rain slapping us in our motherfucking faces. Yeah. Where's the smell at? Where's the natural nature smell that we used to smell? Because I don't smell it no more. They doing too much altering when it comes to our lives. They're making decisions for us. Don't you hate when people make decisions for you? Yeah, you said I used to love how the rain smelled when you was a kid. Exactly. That was one of my favorite memories when I was a kid, was the way the rain smelled, the way it felt when it hit me, and it was just like, wow, I used to want to be outside just playing in the rain. Remember we used to play in the rain? It used to be fun to play in the rain. Now it's like, it's not even the same feeling. It don't got the same smell, the same taste, the same. You can't catch rainwater. You can catch rainwater, but it's not the same rainwater you used to catch when you was little. That's because they are creating this rain that we are experiencing. This ain't no real fucking rain. We probably ain't had no real rain in eons. I'm playing. We probably ain't had no real rain since we was a kid. For real. Once they learn how to bend the weather and do it at their own will, stop the sun, turn the sun on and all that shit, like the Truman motherfucking show. Once they started learning that shit, we been stopped getting real weather. You said you right as rain. Facts. I'm telling you, man, this shit is wild. And then we keep on hearing different stuff, seeing different stuff, and sometimes it is so real that it's unbelievable. We don't want to believe it. Because guess what? Then that means a whole part of your life has been falsified. And now you got to change everything. And who the fuck likes change? Yep. You said we used to watch them make fake clouds before the rain comes. Oh, you said we could watch them. Yeah, no, for real. Come on now. Y'all got to open your eyes. And even if you don't want to open your eyes, one day you will see it on your own. It might be too late. You might be outside like standing outside with my mouth open wide and be right up in the motherfucking hospital. They'll be like, oh yeah, well she has an airborne disease that comes down with the rain and that's because it's them chemicals that these motherfuckers is making. And who knows, they probably put the vaccine in that bitch. They probably been mass medicating us. I'm just saying. They have probably been mass medicating us. You guys literally have been changing our fruits, vegetables, and products. I don't know if you guys remember when I called out the Just Company. You said, yep, heavy metals, all kind of chemicals. Exactly. That's because it's a big machine that's full of metals. And it's this big, it's water just sitting in there. Imagine, it's sitting in this big metal machine, water, waiting, sitting up there waiting to look like it's raining. So if we sit, okay, just like if you put a cup like this, any type of cup, and you put some water in here, and you don't touch it for months, then what? It's all type of mold in that bitch. Like, it's gonna have like a line, like, you know what I'm saying? All type of nasty shit. So imagine, they got this big metal fucking thing up here, filled with water, and whatever the fuck else they put in there. And now they waiting on some fake motherfucking day for them to be like, yeah, next Monday it's gonna be raining. Okay? Whole summer you're gonna get heat, and then all of a sudden it's gonna start raining. So mind you, this motherfucker's sitting up here this whole time, waiting to come down and rain on your head. And until that time comes, it's collecting dust. It's collecting all type of motherfucking chemicals. It's collecting all type of bacteria. all type of nasty fucking shit. So by the time they use it to fake us out, to rain down on us like it's rain, it's infected. It's so now. No. Oh, yes. You said he's the whistleblower about our water plant. Exactly. I've definitely seen that. I would love to get him on the couch. If everybody can tag him in the comments, I have been trying to reach him. Yes. Because he is not lying. Our water systems, let me tell you something. One day, even the water bottles in Walmart, y'all better pay attention. Y'all make it like, oh yeah, drink water. Water's good for you. Water this, water that. Good. That's what they saying. Good. Yeah, I want you to keep thinking that so I can keep fucking poisoning the same fucking thing you think is helping you. Just like Dr. Sebi, they killed him off, right? What makes you think everything that he taught us, they not gonna go fucking poison? Wake up. They've been doing it. They've been doing it right before our eyes and smiling. Like, would you like to try a sample of this? Yeah. Wow, you look so nice. Now you're distracted. Now you take the sample, you're distracted. They're giving you compliments. Not knowing that motherfucker could have been filled with HIV or some shit. They don't, You said, I would love him on the couch too. He needs all the coverage. Exactly, Anastasia. So, I mean, the only way this is going to be changed or we can do something, we have to, and it doesn't even have to be a black community. It can be a community that's tired of the motherfucking government getting over on us, poisoning us constantly. It can be a community of woke motherfuckers. The fuck? It can. Because I know some white people that don't want to be eating no poison or want no poison rain, and they woke too. I know some natives, some Mexicans, some, not just black people. And there's some black people that still don't believe it. Some people are so stagnant and so used to certain things that even when they find out the truth, they do not want to face it because it's like, damn, I'm going to have to change this. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to be real with my fucking self. And some people don't want to do that. Some people are terrified of change, even when it's changing to the right thing. He said we can come together, but the black community always been the strongest, to be honest. Hey, I'm with it. Black community, whatever community I can get to come together so we can all do something. Come on, let's all start our own garden. You know, anybody that has fresh fruit, vegetables, please tag them. I want to compile up a list. I don't give a fuck what city or state you're in because anything could be shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's start a community that ships out fresh fruits and vegetables, or, you know, even the people that like eggs. There's somebody that has chickens. Somebody has chickens. You know, sell some eggs. If you're in the Oklahoma City area, please tag them. I want to lock in with them. I'm trying to support local entrepreneurs. Not even just local entrepreneurs, just any type of entrepreneur, up and coming businesses, whatever state you are, I want to support it, you know, because they don't care about our communities. They don't care if our communities grow, prosper. They don't care if our schools grow or prosper. So we need to start our own school programs, kid programs. We need to start our own brothers and sisters, whatever. We need to start our own. We can't keep depending on, oh, are they finally going to start this program? Fuck all of that fucking waiting and that goddamn, get on. Let's do this. I use my platform every way I can. He said we can do the most with our neighborhood. Yes. Organize. Yes. I've been passing out flyers for my new song and my video. I could be passing out flyers that has to do with bringing people to a community to do something together too. You know, like I'm here for it. I am totally here for it. In any way that I can support our community, I'm here to do. They don't give a fuck about our community, which is why there's different companies, businesses that's coming intentionally into our neighborhoods and businesses and areas and poisoning it. Selling us fucked up products that's not even making it like it's brand new products that they're selling us or giving us, and it's really fucking not. You said, yes, I make music. Yes, thank you. The first song that I actually played, that Thunder Up song, was actually my song. So, you know, it's like, they don't give a fuck. And if you're not sick and tired of it, I don't even know what to tell you. I've been tired. I've been talking. I haven't been shutting up. Y'all probably fucking sick of my talking. Y'all probably tired of me. Like, when is she gonna shut up? I'm not. They get away with too much. I literally sat there and watched this man sit for damn near an hour, polluting our fucking hood. And carelessly just... Bitch, get out my fucking way. I'm doing a story on you. I'm like, boy, get on. Like, what? You don't see all that motherfucking chocolate motherfucking dirt coming out your bitch ass shit? Polluting our air? Get the fuck in your goddamn truck, stupid. Man, I couldn't wait to do the story, like, and he just, yeah, keep smiling. Smile for the camera, too. Because I got you. Truck number and everything. That's crazy. Y'all need to service that truck. Do something. These companies need to be more careful when it comes. This is out. Y'all talking about growing Oklahoma City and you polluting the motherfucker. Y'all was mad that we was feeding the homeless because the homeless people was leaving their trash on the ground, but y'all letting these big ass companies pollute our air. But the trash is a problem. But the homeless people is a problem. Polluting the air isn't a problem. Poisoning our vegetables and fruits isn't a problem. And our vegetation, that's not an issue to y'all. It's an issue to me. That's a huge issue. It ain't making sense. If I got to pick up my trash, you got to make sure that your exhaust is clean so you ain't polluting our air. You got to make sure if it is dirty and it's doing over there, you got to make sure that you turning your car off. But now y'all driving all through these neighborhoods in the urban areas with your shit like that. That's unacceptable. The police so worried about giving us a ticket for not having insurance, but they don't get a ticket for polluting the motherfucking air. Y'all giving people a ticket for jaywalking, but they don't get a ticket for making our air like unlivable. We could look up in the air and literally see dirt because of this truck, these businesses, these trucks, these big trucks. But it's no issue for them. It's no punishment. Everything is good. But let me be driving a little bit too slow. I bet you I'll get pulled over. Let me be driving a little too black, and I bet you I'll get pulled over. They don't... we know what's going on. They don't give a fuck about our neighborhoods. So we have to build our own neighborhoods up. We can't keep waiting around on demand to make it better, to make it right. I sat and watched from the time I moved to Oklahoma City. I sat and watched this young man who grew up in this neighborhood build this neighborhood with his own fucking money. He paid his own money to get street lights on this street. It was a house across the street that was a crack house when I first moved over here. He got that motherfucker fixed up and turned into an Airbnb with 18 rooms. Each house, they taller than every single one of the houses that he put work in on. Everything that he did to this neighborhood. Come on now. There's got to be more people out there like that. There's got to be more people out there that want to see better for their neighborhood, where they grew up, where they're living, where where they know that it's a lot of urban. Come on. We need to get mad enough to actually make something happen instead of just talking and then that's it. Baby, I bet you I'm gonna bring this bitch up every time we get on the couch. That video gonna stay up. They tagged. Like, I'm gonna keep on reporting corruption, and every officer that's been stalking me, that's been in my comments disrespecting me, all because you getting exposed on the couch. Bitch, do better. Do better. Stop abusing these inmates. Stop killing these people that go to jail. They ain't even in prison yet. They only in jail. Ain't even on trial yet. Ain't even went to court yet, and y'all killing them. Nah. I'm here. I'm put on this earth to stop you motherfuckers. I'm put on this earth to expose you bitches. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. And I bet you one thing's for certain and two's for sure is no one could ever make me shut up except for my wife. That's it. If my wife say, that's enough, then guess what? That's enough. Other than that, there's not a soul on this earth. Not a soul. Not a soul. Not a single motherfucking soul. Okay? I don't give a fuck what type of badge you have, what type of authority you have. If you corrupt, you will be exposed. If you fucking over any of our people, and I don't just mean us, our black people, I mean our entrepreneur people, any of us, you getting exposed. Squatters, exposed. Pedophiles, exposed. I don't give a fuck if it's my family or not. I got pedophiles in my family, and when I do swept under, they get exposed. Names and all, I don't give a fuck. Wait till I get the Stand By Me back. Pictures will be up there too. Man. Let me tell you something. Y'all didn't like Wendy Williams. Some people did. Guess what? Not everybody liked the couch, and some people do. And, hey. I'm put on this earth to help. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning into the couch. Shout out to all my couch potatoes. If you're in the Oklahoma City area or the Oklahoma area, again, I will remind you guys that I do have resources, housing resources. I keep resources just in case, you know, you guys are looking for housing, food, you know, food pantries, clothing. I got different resources that I keep on deck just in case. Ladies, if you're looking for a plan B, I keep plan Bs. Fentanyl drug test strips. Also, Narcan. You know, you can also get different resources from the couch. If I have it, I'll give it to you. If I don't, I'll send you over the way that you need to go. If you are in the Oklahoma City area and you're out drinking, please do not drink and drive. If you need a designated driver, I do have a hotline that you can call, 404-666-5906. Please do not drink and drive. There's too many people losing their lives. I don't know if you guys seen the story about the young lady who in Tulsa was drinking and driving, and if I'm not mistaken, she was live when she did it, and she killed I want to say he was either 5 or 7. She killed a young little boy. May he rest in peace, and may his family get the peace that they need to move on past this terrible loss. But her picture has been going viral because everyone is saying that she's smiling. And I'm not taking away from the situation and what happened, but I do want to say this. When I first caught my case, they swore up and down that I was smiling in my mugshot, and they passed me for a year. I got disrespected by the judge, the DA, everybody, all because of my mugshot. When you're in the midst of crying, I don't know if you guys ever cry like, have you ever snapped that in the picture? What does this look like? That almost look like I'm trying to get into a smirk, right? But I'm not smirking. I'm actually in the middle of, or sometimes whenever you're trying to hold back a cry, or and your mouth is, don't you go like this? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people, when they try to suppress their emotions, it comes out any type of way on your face. It might look like I looked like I was smirking in my mugshot, but I wasn't. I was in the middle of a motherfucking cry. But I got condemned about it. Not saying that, you know, what she did isn't, that's what she did is wrong. I preach about drinking and driving. But I don't think that at the moment that she even took her picture, one, I don't think she was smiling. And two, I don't think they told her the seriousness of what happened. We've seen video footage of when police, you know, get a drunk driver and the drunk driver kills somebody. They don't tell them immediately. They charge them, though. They charge them immediately. But they once they sit them down and they drunk and they in a drunk tank, they ain't thinking like, oh, I just killed somebody. They in a drunk tank trying to sober the fuck up. But they still take your mugshot. You still there. But the world knows what you did, but you don't know yet still. You're drunk. You're trying to, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying give this lady mercy or none of that shit. Y'all keep dragging her, whatever the fuck you got to do. But all I'm saying is, it could have been you too. And people are like, well, she's mourning and this and this and that. That ain't no excuse, because I did the same thing. I was mourning. My dumb ass was mourning and was drinking and driving and totaled my car. That wasn't a good look. I couldn't believe it. So that's why I'm like, we got to do better with this too. Some of us, we know our friends is drinking and driving, and we still letting them. Some of us know our friends is drinking and driving, and we're not their designated driver. We don't call them an Uber. We just be like, all right, Al, hit me up when you make it home safe so I can know you made it home safe. But now you looking on the news, and the same friend that you said hit me up when you make it home, instead of taking them home or getting them a designated driver when you knew they was fucked up. You knew they was fucked up. You didn't stop them. You allowed your friend to get in the car and drive. And it's too many. And I'm going to put myself in this too. Which I know I'm not in this because I don't do this. I'm not finna let my friends. And if my friend, you could ask any of my friends, I'd be like, you need me to follow you home? Like, I don't give a fuck if it was one beer. You need me to follow you? You good? Like, but it's too many of us that we see, we go to these same clubs with our friends. We get fucked up. We taking shot after shot after shot. And all of them shots, and no one is thinking, who's our designated driver? Each one of us is stumbling to our car. 5 of us is drunk. 5 of us don't have a designated driver. 5 of us on our way home. 3 only make it home. And it can happen just like that. Too many of us are allowing our friends to go out, get fucked up, and we know they getting fucked up, and we do not stop them from getting in their car and going home. I don't care how close it is. We're not doing anything, and we're not pushing hard enough to stop our friends from drinking and driving. But when we see them on the news and are we like, oh man, I could have did more. Yeah, you could have, should have. Too late. Now go visit her in the yard. Better write her. Tell her how regretful you are that you didn't. I mean, if you sorry, you're going to keep in touch and make sure that the books is right? Because that's partly your fault. Not really saying it's your fault. I'm just like, y'all know what I'm saying. But too many of us are allowing or letting or watching or seeing or knowing that our friends are driving drunk, even tipsy. And we're not stopping them. We can be the reason why our friends survive the next day. Because we either got them a designated driver or even call somebody. You can call the motherfucking couch. Even call somebody to come get us. But getting in that driver's seat, inebriated, it's not it. That's not it. I don't know what type of cool points y'all getting going live too. Recording yourselves drinking and driving. I don't know when they started doing that. But we got to start giving a fuck enough about our friends. We call these our day ones. Like, it's too many motherfuckers out here that got these friends and they allowing them to just go home or just get in their car drunk. We gotta be better. Even if you don't know somebody and you see somebody drinking, hey, can I get you a ride? I know this probably seems crazy. Let me get you an Uber then. Something. One time, I'm gonna give y'all this little story and I'm gonna wrap it up. I used to work for Givenchy before I got, started my podcast and everything. And I used to go out with one of my coworkers that, that I was real close with. And we both drove separate cars when we got up there. But when I seen how drunk she was, and when I tell you she was so drunk, I said, And I was like, let me see what your keys look like so I can make sure that you ain't got my keys. And she showed me, and I snatched them right out of her hands. I'm driving us. I ain't drunk. Let's go. No, I'm not leaving I didn't give a fuck how drunk she was, how many times she tried to swing on me. Got her drunk ass right in that car and drove her the fuck home. She was scared the next day. She thought she got robbed. She didn't know what was happening, but she was a Caucasian lady. But I was not finna leave my Caucasian friend, drunk as fuck, with all them goddamn men. No, ma'am. Let's go. I don't care if you older than me. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm taking you home. And at the time, this was our first time ever going out. And she wasn't comfortable. Mind you, I'm black. She white. She didn't want me to know where she stayed. So, even though she wouldn't allow me to drop her off in front of her apartment, I dropped her off in front of this little store. But I waited until I seen her disappear or wherever. I just wanted to make sure she was safe. I wasn't like on them stock and shit. But I just wanted to make sure that wherever she went, she was good. Like if somebody was trying to snatch her in front of me, I'd have ran their ass over. But, we just got to care enough about our friends to make sure that they get home safe. Because there's too many drunk drivers killing people carelessly, being in these streets and not giving a fuck about the next motherfucker. And if you give a fuck about your friend, their life, their future, then you would stop them from what they're doing. You ain't got to be like, I'm telling you what to do. Give them some friendly advice. Or just wait until they inebriated, take their keys, and take them the fuck home. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I appreciate all my couch potatoes for tuning in. Y'all know I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Y'all like that? I remember this time. I'll be on live tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. So I will see you guys tomorrow on the couch. Make sure you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Apple, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, Bigo, like, Twitch, tagged. And I think that's it. Oh, Emma.com and THA Real JANELL on the YouTube. And that's my main social media and everything. If you would like to check out my music, everything is in the description. Read the description. Shout out to all my babies that was in, all my couch potatoes. I love y'all so much. And I will see you in the morning. Love y'all. Ew. I know you like this hat. Period. is actually really cute, and I don't really do hats. I don't do hats. But I do this one. But I do this one. Love you too much. Spotify, Apple, Pandora, thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits.